All right. Well, here we are. Here we are again. Here we are again. Once again, we're together. You, me, the on-air side, the logo over here, Craft Conversations logo. That's what it is. Tulip glass and a microphone combined. I had to get something together. Oh my God, everything is in disarray. What is going on over here? I had to get something together. So I'm not going to be available tomorrow night. I'm not going to be available Monday night. So I have to do this on Saturday to release on Tuesday. So that's what I'm doing right now. I was supposed to shave this, guys. If you're watching the video, this is a month's worth of growth right here. I don't know. I feel like my beard grew a little bit faster about a year ago. I feel like in a month's time, 30 days of November, that it should have grown more than what it has grown. So maybe my vitamin intake is different. Maybe my nutrition level is different. Maybe things didn't grow as quickly as they should have grown because I wasn't doing something correctly. I don't know. Maybe it's old age. I'm getting older and I'm not producing as many hair follicles as I used to. So there could be so many things as to why my beard is not up to what I think should be par. And if we're referencing par, that's a golf reference. Par is normally 72 strokes on a course, 18-hole course, so that's par. I don't feel like I'm up to par on my beard game for the month of November. I feel like I could have done better. I was supposed to shave it last night. I forgot all about it, and then I woke up this morning, and before I thought about shaving it, I took a shower, so when I got out, it was kind of wet, and I didn't feel like I could really run my electric razor through there, battery-powered razor through there as it was wet. So I did not. I might do it tomorrow. It's quite possible. I don't like beards for some reason. I'm not a big fan of them. I know there's some women out there that are like, man, there's just nothing better than a man with a beard. And I can see the attraction to that, I guess, but I've seen just the same amount of women that say, no, a man should be clean shaven and smooth, and they hate the bristleness and the roughness and abrasiveness of a beard. So I can see both sides of it, really. I mean, from a man's standpoint, when I think about if I was to be kissing a man, I wouldn't want all this shit all over my face. I feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's prickly, right? I feel like it's like a porcupine that is prickly. That if I'm a female and I'm kissing myself, which is kind of weird, but if I do it, I feel like I'm going to be getting pricked by these little. And maybe it's, I guess in a way, women want to be pricked. Really, right? Okay, maybe I can see why it's a fascination. It's a thing where women like to kiss men with beards, but I don't know. I just feel like it's prickly, and I don't like it. I would not like that in my mouth as I kiss somebody, or around my lips even. I just feel like it's. But I'm a guy. But as I say that, there's guys that would like that as well. So I guess the point I'm making is to each his or her own, right? If that's something that you like, if it's something that you enjoy, then maybe you should do that thing. And maybe nobody else should judge you for doing that thing. Maybe nobody else should say, I don't think you should be kissing a guy with a beard, or I think you should maybe kissing a guy that has a clean-shaven face, or maybe you should be kissing that woman with the 5 o'clock shadow. To each his own, her own. Do your own thing, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, right? Could be a good thing to say. I got a different angle going on over here. I didn't put anything on the TV tonight. I really didn't. I really wasn't even going to do this podcast tonight. And I figured or I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to have any time tomorrow. I'm not going to have any time Monday. I really need to do this and be able to get it edited and put out there for the Tuesday release. Because last week I didn't do a Tuesday release. I did not do a Friday release. I did a Thursday release. I kind of put it in between, and it was kind of a mixture of some conversations that myself, me, Gordon, Tommy that lives with me, and Dennis. We had some conversations last week, and I put them together and kind of meshed them and put out a special episode. That was kind of like something that Caleb and I were supposed to be doing from time to time. We're going to put it out as some extra content where we would do some drunk editing and drunk podcast, really. So I guess that's what we did last week. I hope people enjoyed it. I know we enjoyed putting it together for you. We had a good time. We had Gordon right across from me. We had Dennis over here. Thomas, or Tommy, however you want to call him, was sitting on the couch over there. And we recorded video of that, but I decided to just put up the audio because the video just was not very conducive to. And I should have put it up. Here's the real truth. The honest truth was, for me to go through, because I really had to dig through this audio and pick apart. I don't know what I put together, 6 or 7 different segments of time. For me to go through and try and find those segments of time on the video as well, and merge those things together and piece them together and sync them together. I'm not getting paid enough to work that hard for you. Is what I'm trying to say. That would have been a lot of work, and could I have done it? Yes. Can I do it now? No, because I just formatted this mini SD card to record the video that you're recording right now, or that I'm recording right now. So, no, I cannot put it together for you at this point. Would I like to? Sure. I think it was would probably have been entertaining, and I really want to have a video with every single audio that I do, but it's not going to happen this time, guys. So I apologize. But what I do want to do is I want to pull up Facebook while I'm sitting here, because I want to talk about David Goggins here toward the end, if this is going to be the Tuesday release. So that's going to happen. I don't know. I don't like to talk about this stuff because I don't like to. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about it, because I don't like to. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't like to propagate. No, is that the word? I don't like to stoke the fire, I guess, on things that are happening, but I feel like I was at a restaurant tonight. I'm not going to name the restaurant, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but there was us, which was some white folks. You know, we're white, I guess, in the terms that we classify ourselves as. And no, I don't even want to get into this because I don't want to. Yeah. Okay, I'm not doing it. This is a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA. I'm going to pour it into my Goat Patch Brewing glass. We actually have this on tap up at Homegrown Brew House. That's at 117 South Main Street in Somerville, downtown Somerville. Maybe you can see this on the thing. Let me put my phone over here. And we'll pull up Untapped and see what it says real quick. But we have this on tap at Homegrown Brew House. That glass needs to be cleaned a little bit better. I apologize for that. Celebration Fresh Hop right there. Click on that bad boy. The long, cold nights of winter are a little brighter with Celebration Ale. Wonderfully robust and rich, Celebration Ale is dry hopped for a lively, intense aroma, brewed especially for the holidays. It is perfect for a festive gathering, or for a quiet evening at home. Excuse me. 6.8 ABV, 65 IBUs, average rating of 3.74 for the Celebration Fresh Hop IPA. 2018 version, obviously. So there we go. We're going to taste it. Very nice IPA nose, bitterness, hoppy, piney. It's got it's real heavy hop flavor to it right up front, but it's nicely balanced by a nice sweet kind of malty backbone to it. Really, I mean, honestly, that's quite perfectly balanced between the two, between the hoppy bitterness in your face kind of punch of a hop to the sweet malty gooiness of that, right? So I like it. Nice and nicely balanced, and it's kind of dark in color, amberish, not quite opaque, but still a little clear. I don't know. It's a good beer. I had absolutely nothing to talk about tonight, guys. It's 2:39 in the a.m. I had the on-air sign on. I kind of got a different angle going on. I was trying to get the Clemson stuff in the background. Clemson won tonight against Pittsburgh. They're still going to be number 2 in the playoff rankings. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with the Georgia, Oklahoma, Ohio State, maybe even UCF shakedown to see who ends up. Alabama should stay number 1. Clemson should stay number 2. Notre Dame should not move because they did not play today, so they'll stay number 3. So we're trying to figure out who's going to be the fourth team in the college playoff picture. So Oklahoma, Ohio State, or possibly UCF, I guess. I mean, they're the only other undefeated team. It makes sense. They're in the college football league, in the same league as everybody else. They're undefeated. Why should they not get a shot? We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. But all I know is Clemson's not moving. So they'll play somebody eventually for and win that and play for the championship. So there's that. I really had nothing to talk about. Zero. I didn't write anything down. We talked about this beer for a second. I have nothing. I have absolutely zero. I'm going to an event tomorrow at Holy City Brewing Company, and they're on the table somewhere here, I think. Holy City. Yeah, way down here. Holy City Brewing Company. As you can see that. I took a picture of a beer that I was drinking, the Washout Wheat from Holy City Brewing. I took a picture of that when I was out at Folly Beach over the summertime, and I got selected for the Washout Wheat winner of the week. I guess it was Washout Wednesdays, I guess they do it, where you upload a picture and they choose who's the best picture for the week. So I won one of those weeks. And what they've done is they've invited all of those winners out to Holy City tomorrow, December 2nd, and we're going to do some beer tasting. The chef there in the kitchen is going to provide some different treats and food throughout the afternoon, and we're going to do a tour of the brewery itself. So that goes on from 5 to 8. So they allowed me to bring up to 3 friends with me. So I got, there's 4 of us going out there tomorrow from 5 to 8. And that's at Holy City Brewing. That's down off the far end of Dorchester Road, down in North Charleston. So that's going to be great. Holy City Brewing, write those guys down. We got Sierra Nevada on here as well. Let's go in and see, how far are we in? Man, we're not in far at all. I need to get some guests in here. I've got Fleming Moore coming up. I need to get with Gaden Smith. He's with the podcast, the Somerville Advice Givers. We're going to do a 2-part thing here eventually. We've had a couple of scheduling conflicts as of late, so we're going to get that done. One more thing I want to say, the Groucho's Deli over off of South Main Street. I'm not sure the exact location, but they're pretty much right down a block, I think, from a block or 2, maybe at the most, from Homegrown Brew House. They're doing some fantastic sandwiches down there. They got some salads. They even serve beer over there. I'm not sure what the lineup is, but I'm sure it's pretty decent. And what they're going to be doing is on Thursdays, they're going to be doing some trivia over there. So I want you to get over there to Groucho's on Thursday nights from 7 until about 8:30. Do some trivia. Who knows what it's going to be? It could be Monty Python trivia. Could be Star Wars. Could be Harry Potter. Could be the Terminator. Could be Rocky trivia. I don't know what the trivia is going to be, but I'm sure you're going to be fantastic at it. I'm sure you're going to have some knowledge of what the topic is, and get in there and just try your best. Maybe you're going to win. You might be the only person that shows up that night. You get in there and you've won the trivia. You might get in there and there's 20 other teams and you're just the better of the 20 other teams. Get in there and try your best and just take a chance and have some good food, drink a couple of beers, maybe get a salad. I don't know what you're into, if you're a meat eater, if you're a vegetarian, but get on over there to Groucho's Deli on Main Street. When you're done, when trivia is over, 8:30ish, guess what? Scoot your ass on down to Homegrown Brew House at 117 South Main Street, and you can finish out your night. You get over there by 9. You got 2 more hours to drink. There's going to be some live music over there with the singer-songwriter series. So get over there, listen to some music, drink some beer. Food will still be served for the next hour once you get over there. So if you haven't had your fill at Groucho's Deli, you can get over there and get some more food at the brew house and have some fantastic craft local beer. Groucho's Deli, Thursday nights, trivia night. I should probably talk about Slayton Johnson, but I don't know. What's the weather like in Tennessee? I don't even know. Let's look up Gatlinburg. Is it Gatlinburg? Gatlinburg. No, it's Gatlinburg actually, I think, if I remember correctly. So let's search Gatlinburg. Why is it not coming up? I'm not spelling it correctly. Gatlinburg. Oh, there it is. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Right now it's 60 degrees. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, see, like Tuesday is going to be down 42 for a high, 35. Ooh, Wednesday is going to be below 0. So I don't know what Slayton's doing up there is the bottom line here, I guess. tnriverraft@gmail.com is Slayton's email address. He says he never closes, that he rafts all year long, but those temperatures right there, man, Jesus Christ, to get down in the 27 for a low and 45 for a high, when you're whitewater rafting, that water is coming up on you, man. It's not like staying out of the boat. You're getting wet. You can go out on a kayak and a paddleboard and do some things. You might get a trickle of some water over you when that paddle comes out of the water. But rafting, that shit's coming over the bow. It's coming off the sides, the ports, the whatever all those names are for the different sides of the boat that you hear in the Navy and the Coast Guard and things. Yeah, the water's coming over all those fucking sides. So you're going to get cold. So I don't know if he provides any wetsuits, dry suits. I don't know what they're called. What's the difference between a wetsuit and a dry suit? I think they're the same, right? Because you don't want to get wet in a wetsuit. Really, it's not. That's not what the name implies, that you're getting wet. I don't know what the difference is. I should know, I guess. I should maybe pull it up. Do we want to take time to look at it? All right, let's do it. Wetsuit versus dry suit. Oh, the first Google search right there. Let's take a look. See what this thing says. Wetsuits are made of rubber neoprene and are designed to keep you warm when wet. But unlike dry suits, they are not waterproof. So if you have a loose-fitting wetsuit, you will get cold. Wetsuits that are skin tight are ideal for cold water surf sports because they allow you to be more athletic than dry suits. So a dry suit literally keeps you dry. A wetsuit's going to be fairly good, but you might still get wet and get cold. That's what I'm saying. So there you go. So with that said, hopefully if you get in touch with Slayton Johnson at tnriveraft@gmail.com, hopefully he's got some dry suits, and when you go out there on the river and the water's coming up all over the 4 different sides of the boat, you're not getting cold. That's what's going on. That's what's that. All right. Let's look up David Goggins. David Goggins. Had a pretty good week this week, I guess. I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right, this podcast right now is being done on Saturday. It was all right. I had music. No, we didn't have music on Thursday. Actually, the music did not show Thursday night, so that was a problem. It still turned out to be an okay night, I guess. Wasn't fantastic. I think music would help bring some more people in there, but that didn't happen. I can't look back on it and cry about it. So Friday night was the 5th Friday with Fleming Moore, and Mike Friend came in actually and sang with him. Tanner was doing something with the School of Rock play that's down at the James Dean Playhouse right now. So Mike Friend came in and played Tanner's part with the Fleming Moore project. Fleming Moore and Friends. I don't know what the fuck he's calling himself these days, but they came in on Friday. We had a good time. Had a decent crowd in there while they were playing, so that was fun. They played from 7 to 10. Which I like. You know, a lot of bands come in there and they just play 7 to 9, the standard, what they're there to play for. But if people are hanging out and having a good time, Fleming, you know, he runs it out till 10 o'clock. Sometimes even a little bit longer than that. So I do appreciate that. Let's see what David Goggins is saying. Where are we at? What's the time going on? We're at 23 minutes, you know. I try and do these things kind of shorter when it's just me. Hell, we might have a couple of videos that, since the last time I posted anything about David Goggins. Let's see, what's the date on this? I don't even know. November 12th, all right. November 15th. All right, here's a couple of them. So, what's he say here? Always check your mentality. Never allow it to get the best of you. We all have a story, and we have all been through some fucked up shit. When I was younger, I used to run from my nightmares. They used to wake me up in the middle of the night. Now I create them. It's like the saying, when the predator becomes the prey. I grew tired of running away. It's important to realize that life has many unpleasant, difficult, trying, and unfair times. Stop looking for that day off or break from that cycle. Life is the ultimate training ground. Some people may think that life has its favorite people, but it doesn't. So it's up to you to have a no finish line mentality versus looking for a break in life. Just learn to stay well hydrated for all the battles. So that was on the 26th. The next one here was, I would like you all to be the first to know that the audiobook for Can't Hurt Me came out last night on Audible. What you all just heard is a 30-second sample of the 13-hour audiobook. The audio version includes tons of bonus content not featured anywhere else. In addition to the book being read in its entirety, there are points throughout and at the end of each chapter where additional dialogue and conversation happens between Adam, the guy who helped me write the book, and I. The book dives deep into mindset. For the last 2 years, we have created an amazing community of people who are reinventing themselves to become more than they thought they could possibly ever become. I read every comment, and I am seeing amazing transformation. From losing tons of weight to running ultras to helping people fight cancer to people studying harder, etc. That said, over the next few months, I plan to randomly select people to receive a signed copy of my book based on the accomplishments and mindset. This is all about the honor code here. Man, I tell you what, this David Goggins is just a fantastic dude. He's really trying to get out there and motivate people and get people to callous their mind and create a different mindset for themselves that is a mindset that does not say you cannot do something. It's a mindset that says I can do everything, is what it really says. So I encourage everybody to get out there and purchase the book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I think you're going to get a lot out of it. I think it's going to enrich your life and make things better for you as a person, as a human, as a male, as a female, whatever. I think, and I get nothing off of this book. I'm just saying, from what I know about this guy, you're going to get his best, and you're going to get something that's going to really push you in a positive plane, in a positive direction. And that's what I want for everybody. I want everybody to move in a positive direction, and I want everybody to have the best life that they can possibly have. I want everybody to have the best health that they can have, the best mindset. And that's the purpose of what I do, is to help people. And David is in the same mindset as me, and Joe Rogan, and all the people that I emulate, Theo Vaughn, the people that I imitate, copy, take a page out of their books, whatever. David Letterman, Howard Stern, all these people that I pull from are just trying to make a difference, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And I hope that I do. I hope that I make a difference. All right, guys. Yeah. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. I love you guys.